I'm just 23 miles past where I just stopped. This is Quan, which looks like this is the beginning of greenery. Everything to the north and west of where I came from was brown, dry. This is the first site of greenery. I've drove this trip plenty of times before, and from here to Florida, and I'll get to a point where the scenery looks all the same. Nothing will change. And you literally cannot, like this is green. However, you can see beyond the shoulder of the road. You can look around and see that there's plenty of things. You have a visual for miles as far as the eye can see. So you have a concept of where you stand and how much distance you've traveled. When you get farther south, and most of what I've ever traveled on the going north to south or south to north along the coastline and in that region of the United States, as far as the North Carolina, it looks all the same. It's literally the same view for miles, and there might be something different beyond the tree lines. However, the roads, you're in a corridor of just trees, and it's nerve-wracking, to be honest. Going to Iowa, you get out that way in the Midwest. However, it's not such a vast area as it is here. In the summertime, they have cornfields that will go to the point where you can't see beyond the cornfield, so you feel the same effect. However, there's a lot more breakups, and there are portions of land that visuals, landscaping that you can see beyond the corn. So it's not literally as bad as this drive. From when I think I get closer to Louisiana, it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be, and I hate it. You feel like you're trapped in a bubble, or you're trapped in a maze that's going nowhere. So this part of the trip is just been fantastic. I may have been worried about, oddly, I talk about the truck having so many miles and its age, and it's got old, the tires are, there's nothing new on this truck that I can even think of. It's just been there's nothing new on this truck. Even the newest thing, I think the headlights are on here. Aftermarket headlights, because those original ones were terrible. The last ones, these aftermarket LED lights are fantastic. But that's all that I can think of that's new on this truck. Maybe the hitch. No, that's not even new. But I think the only thing that I've replaced on this thing since I've owned it is the starter, battery, of course, brake pads, and an AC belt. And all the other stuff might have been recently done before I acquired it, but it did, after that was done, it did sit for 15 years. But oddly, my biggest concern has been more or less the tires and the axles on the trailer. The trailer, I offered to sell it to somebody that had inquired about it earlier, and I said, well, give me $500 for it, which in New Mexico, that's a good price for a trailer. Florida, I might have a hard time selling it for $500. They just don't, there's lots of trailers out there. But and I think I talked to a friend of mine that everybody always wants, oh, when you gonna sell me that, when you sell me that, but then when you actually go to sell it, all you hear is crickets. So the truck, I would have sold it for $2,500, but then when I did the math on moving this amount of stuff, a rental truck a small little box rental truck was outrageous. So I took my chances. This is just some things of mine that didn't make the trip the original time. I still have stuff back in Albuquerque, more sentimental stuff than it is stuff that I need, such as pictures and whatnot, and collectibles. But I say but anyways, that's the end of that story.